Shingle TV. So at the end of the video, we'll be addressing the whole Nick Berry thing. So if you're here for that, just scroll to the very end. Hope you guys enjoy the video. This is Shingle TV, baby. Hey boy, you see me up here working though, ain't you? Every day.
Bitch, I'm hella faded. I sip lean on a celebration. I just popped another 30, now I'm meditating. If a nigga try to rob me, I go Super Saiyan. Put them choppers out, my niggas get.
New tonight, the owner of a Charlotte-based roof repair company under investigation has already served time in prison for running a scheme in Arizona.
WBTV first started looking into Restoration Contractors of America last week when we uncovered some homeowners filed complaints with the Attorney General saying that the company left jobs incomplete and even forged customers' names on contracts and checks. WBTV investigative reporter David Hodges joins us now live here in studio after digging more into the troubled past of the company's owner. What'd you find, David?
And Jamie, after we first aired our story a little more than a week ago about Restoration Contractors of America, viewers started calling our tip line about their experience with the company. We found more than 30 complaints against that company, an active investigation from the Department of Insurance, and evidence that this isn't the first time its owner has gotten into trouble with the law.
I would tell him to get off my property. I would not do business with him, point blank.
Chris Burnett hopes you heed his advice about the roof repair company he hired after a week of wild weather might have done damage to your home. Burnett says he was working with Restoration Contractors of America and United Atlantic Public Adjusters after a hailstorm hit. In a complaint he filed with the North Carolina Attorney General, Burnett said he was stunned to find out that his insurance company had already sent a check to UAPA. Burnett was told he signed a contract granting them power of attorney.
What contract is this? And I want a copy of it. Well, he sent me a copy of it, and I had my name forged on the contract. Where it asked for my signature, it was initials, CB, and that was it. And I was just like, I never write CB on any documents that it asks for my signature.
He says when he told RCA he wanted out of the contract, it would come at a cost.
I said, I want to cut ties with you guys, and they said, sure, no problem. We charge a $3,500 cancellation fee for the contract. And at that point, you know, I knew right then that I was being scammed by these guys.
In more than 30 complaints filed with the Attorney General's office against RCA and UAPA, customers make similar allegations of forged checks, forged contracts, and incomplete work. One former employee wrote that in the 6 weeks he worked there, he witnessed fraudulent activity, and that in some cases RCA would keep the money without doing any of the work.
I got the check, my mom got her money back.
When we called RCA before about the situation with Kendra Rush's mom, they ended up giving her a refund.
Oh, so you've got cash for me.
They did the same with Burnett, but this time Burnett recorded the interaction.
Well, I have no problem with you. I have nothing to do with this. I just know
I listen,
it's a silly thing.
regardless whether you're part of this whole scheme thing or whatever, the way you guys are conducting business with UAPA is not right.
The owner of UAPA was already arrested for running a different public adjuster company without a license. That case is pending. The person Burnett is talking to identified himself as Gary Murdy. The owner of RCA is Brent Emerson. According to records from the Arizona Attorney General, both of them were convicted in a scheme to sell fake pharmaceutical websites to senior citizens and people on fixed incomes. Emerson was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison and was released in 2011. He was ordered to pay more than $2.3 million in restitution to victims. Murdy was ordered to pay $100,000 in restitution.
Miss Burnett, I understand.
An attorney for Emerson sent us an audio recording of Burnett agreeing to be represented by the public adjuster. He also sent us a copy of a check Burnett signed for $1,000 as well as a work order. Burnett admits to doing this, but says that he only wanted to cancel the contract after finding out that his name was forged on other documents.
For RCA sent me an email saying they deny any allegations of forgery and they haven't been involved in any criminal behavior. We recently found out that the EPA, IRS, and North Carolina Department of Insurance executed a search warrant at the Charlotte offices of UAPA and RCA. And get this, I actually just heard from the Arizona Attorney General's office too. Those two guys are actually banned from doing sales and telemarketing in the state of Arizona, but there's nothing against them working here in North Carolina. So,
watch out for them.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, lots of folks looking into it, apparently.
yeah, and we're going to continue looking into it too.
Shingle TV, baby. Couple of things wrong with this video here. So a lot of people work with adjusters. I mean, but what they had going on was basically this is what was going on. Is that adjusting company would get claims from all these different types of insurance companies, not just one. Like, there's some adjusters that will just strictly get State Farm. They work for State Farm. They only do State Farm shit. And there's other ones that get them from all over. So he's getting them from all over. And he's going back to the roofer, and he's telling the roofer, hey, I just bought this house I just paid for the roof and gave the homeowner a check for this amount. It probably shows him the scope of work since that adjuster's the one writing it anyway. So the roofer then has everything he needs to know. Goes to the house, sells a roof. That's illegal. You can't do that. Adjuster cannot. It's what is the word when a conflict of interest or it's like two sides of the fence. They can't do that. However, it's a gray area in roofing. I have adjusters that don't give me addresses, but they'll say, hey man, look, I bought 5 today in East Spartanburg. It's up to me to go find those in East Spartanburg, There's also adjusters that, if they see me, they'll buy it. I also have some, if they see me, no matter if there's damage, they won't buy it. They hate me. And when I was younger, I would flip out on some adjusters. I have done it. Everyone's done it. When, you're real young, you're first starting off, you got bills, and, you really need it, and they tell you no, but there's damage. It's hard to keep your composure sometimes. I always set up my ladder for the adjuster, so when the adjuster gets there, you don't have to fuck with his ladder. And so one time I was in Charlotte, and I put up my ladder. Adjuster got there. We were both on the roof. He kept on putting an M for mechanical damage, which means man-made, instead of circling it as a legit hail hit. You usually need 10 within a 10 by 10 square to get it to pass, to get the check. But he kept writing M. I was like, yo, man, that's hail. Like, well, do you think I did that? Who did this? This is hail, bro. Like, the whole neighborhood's getting roofs. The whole neighborhood's getting roofs. And so he got a little attitude with me, bro. And so, he doesn't know, roofers, roofers are pretty, you don't fuck with too many roofers, There's a lot of roofers that I wouldn't want to fight. But anyway, and that's how it gets there sometimes, with these adjusters. That was when I was young. I'm nice to everybody now. Every adjuster loves me, but he used my ladder to get up there. So I said, okay. I got off the roof, took my ladder, put it back on my truck. He's stuck up there. I left. I did hear about it, though. All they did was, it was a Stillwater insurance company. And that was just a guy they hired to come out there and do the job, to do the adjustment. But Stillwater, they told me I couldn't file claims with Stillwater anymore. Who cares? 1 in 25 people have Stillwater. And homeowner can always file. So, big whoop. But I did not actually get that money, though. I never got the money, so. But anyway, this is just a fucked up story, man. He's also noticed the companies wrap trucks. So they're obviously doing pretty well. It's like $6 to $8 grand just to wrap a truck on top of whatever you pay for the truck. So, and then if you don't design it, that's another $2 or $3 grand to design your truck wrap. So, they're making money, man. They got this guy with forgery. I think that they did forge his name, obviously, because he put CB. He said he spells it Burnett every time. But they probably also got him to sign an AOB. Because I didn't hear him say that he handed over the check. Or I didn't hear anything like that. Because usually what happens is that the check goes to I don't make people sign AOBs. I don't think they're right. So the check goes to the homeowner. The homeowner calls you. You come get the check. So that homeowner has to sign it and hand it over to you, bro. So if the homeowner did that, then, these guys. But the thing is, that cancellation fee was crazy. $3,500 for a cancellation fee. Good God Almighty, man. See what I usually do. So I usually just put it on the contract, 10% cancellation fee. If it's a $30,000 job, that's still like $3 grand. So, but the thing is, I don't ever honor it. Come on, man. If they cancel, I'm not gonna be the dick to be like, yo, you have to pay this. The only time I'll ever do that is if I've already ordered the material and ordered the labor. Once it's set up, it's set up. I have to charge you that because I've already at that point have spent my money to do your job, so I have to at that point. But yeah, these guys are shady as fuck. So I mean, they were getting it good. That's why they had all the toys, a nice downtown office. They got seized. You want to stay in good with all of them, the UAP or whatever the fuck. And what happens is they file and they get those judgments. So if you look at my company, you'll see no judgments. I mean, it's not a big deal if people have them. I know people that have them. But the rest of, so this guy he already did this once in Arizona, they said. So that's pretty fucking crazy. I don't know, the roof market in Arizona has got to be vastly different from the Carolinas. The Carolinas is more of like a cash and grab because there's so many shingles and there's so many discontinued shingles. So all the manufacturers here made these shingles that got discontinued. So anytime you find a neighborhood, you find a whole neighborhood full of discontinued shingles. The insurance, their hands are tied, you know, feet to the fire. Is a law. They have to pay for it. So they're like give me's. You don't need damage. So it tracks like a lot of roofers. And those types of shingles are Atlas Chalet, Certainty Horizon. Those are the only two you're going to find in Carolinas. The T-Locks are also, but those are more like Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, all that type of South. But, you know, he came here, it looks like he did the same thing. Hey, look, man, he's probably, honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I would say he's probably paid back the $2 million restoration, or restitution, and he's probably operating still. He's probably doing like gutters or siding or some kind of exterior. A lot of them like to switch to seal coating. A lot of roofers I've noticed have been picking up seal coating. I've done 2 seal coat jobs in my whole life. Wasn't worth it to me. But a lot of roofers for some reason love it. I just hate dealing with asphalt, man. Like, I'm not trying to... I mean, I know I deal with asphalt shingles, but like, you know, it's just too much, man. So extra. But yeah, these guys, hey, look, watch out for them. They're out there. I guarantee you one of them's out there. I do kind of feel bad for the sales guy in this situation because, you know, that sales guy was just doing what he's told from his boss. He didn't know the inner workings or the back end. So I don't know how he got stuck with $100K restitution, but that doesn't seem like it really fits. Like, unless they got a proof on him. I mean, they seized all their shit. They ran up in their fucking building and shit. Which I can tell you right now, you're probably not gonna find too well. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna find too much at the building. You're probably gonna find that shit in his truck. So any kind of document, you'll definitely find in his truck. Hey man, fucked up story. Yeah, y'all be careful out there. Hey, and I'm gonna keep exposing them too. And you know, anybody that wants to fuck around and scam in the Carolinas, I'm gonna find you. I'll fucking expose you. Because hey man, look, I work way too hard every single fucking day to keep my rep clean. You know what I mean? Like, so to have people from Arizona coming out here and fucking around with the roofers, you already got the BBB putting out articles. You already got the district attorney putting out articles about warning about roof scammers, people that come up to your door. Bro, that's the whole roof game. Everybody goes up to everybody's door in the roof game. There's no 1 in 50 is a scammer. I mean, come on, man. It's a homeowner's due diligence to check that out. Like, and bro, like, it's kind of fucked up, man. Because how are you supposed to switch your game up because somebody else keeps fucking the game up? You kick that person out the fucking game. He already sat down for about 2 years in Arizona, they said. Got out and came over here. And he's either still sitting, about to get out and start something, or he's already out and he started something, man. So, you know, Charlotte, the next best market from Charlotte is either going to be Wilmington or Greensboro. So you tell me, man. Wherever y'all are at watching this, he's around. Hey, y'all saw his picture. I'll throw it up again. Watch out for him. This is Shingle TV, baby. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch this weekend. I don't exactly know what's going to be going down this weekend. I'm either going to be out of town or in town. I know I got to decide by tomorrow, but it's really not up to me. It's up to my dog sitters. But anyway, check out my Twitch. It's Roof Lord. We actually did go on the roast with Pun and AD. AD did not like my jokes though. They got the button machine.
This that 52 shit, that raw shit, that dope shit. Talking on the knitting, nigga almost got his folks hit.
So guys, we're just coating our roof today. I got that first coat on. That roof's done. Then I got half of that other roof to do over there. I'm just working, man. Roof coating. Any questions you guys feel free to ask. I don't know if you guys saw my technique there, but I go straight down and then at a 90 degree to get the seams, and then to get the actual panel, you just flat roll it side to side. I just did one lane, so you see how long it took me to do one lane. I'll show you all the lanes we've done. So it is what it is, man. That's how you make money. This is Clarkson Innovations. This is Shingle TV. I wear shades when I cut roof because if you look at it, it's like super like condensed, white, reflective. And yeah, I'll get paint all over me, but man, oh man, you gotta love making money, huh? It's Clarkson Innovations, best roofers in the world. I'll even show you a little trick that we do. We'll have this done by this week. That'll be another 10K to good old Clarkson Innovations. But so to hold my bucket up, I'm on a slope right now. Here, let me, you know what? Here. Let's show y'all. So that's the edge. So yeah, we're pretty high right now, but you see all this rust too. My coating will cover that rust up very nicely. But I wanted to show you this. Since we're on a slope and goes straight down, there's cars down there, right? And we're on a slope. If this bucket falls over, it's gonna get all over that parking lot, all over them cars. Your average roofer will try and hook it to these little screws, but to me that's not good enough. So we install the L bracket, screw it in there, holds my bucket up. When we leave, I'll leave the bracket in there because you can actually tie banners to it if they ever wanted to. I'm gonna coat over it too so those penetrations don't, you know, mess it up too bad. But hey, it's another day, it's another dollar. We're coating. This is Clarkson Innovations, Shingle TV. Let's get it, boys. I'm gonna show you guys how to operate a ladder the right way. You always want 2 rungs over your gutter for support so the feet don't kick out. If it was grass, I could turn these feet over and have them into the grass. Since we're on pavement, I got them flat. Now let me grab my truck here. You see how I have it angled, pretty straight up and down for your average, but that's just how I like it. One thing you want to do is always put your feet right here on the bottom, stick your arm out so it reaches. It's perfectly aligned with me, so that's how you can make sure your ladder's straight. So what I do is I go up, walk. Now pay attention to my feet. I put my left foot, you can see how it wobbles, and that's just because the gutters are weak. But here, let me put this bag up here. So alright, so you go like this. Here, let me put my drink down too. Look. Alright, so you put your strong foot on the rung right below the gutter. See how it is here. Alright, and then what you do is you take your less dominant foot, step on here, push up while holding the top. That's why you want them rungs over the gutter. Bam. How to get onto the ladder. So I do it a little bit different. If you put too much weight on this rung, that bottom's gonna pop out. So what I actually do is go all the way down. You gotta trust yourself a little bit. Then once I got my foot there, pop it over,
And then bam, I'm on the ladder. Ladder safety.
Arch the ball.